Hey everybody, this is SWChris, and welcome back to Building Zelda. This is episode 2. Man, you guys killed it on the views. Thank you guys so much for all your support. It really does mean a lot. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, please be sure to do so. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon after you hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss a single Building Zelda episode. So let's continue with episode 2. We're here in Hyrule Castle, and we're going to work on the hallways. Basically, what I want to do is build a basic kind of entry arch. It doesn't have to be super long. In fact, I think it's just going to go out to here to where this pillar is. And then we're not going to build it in this episode, but there's going to be I want to do like a large rotunda type of thing here. So I'm really wanting to kind of lead up to that. But first, before we do any of that, we need to zoom all the way over here to our exterior version. And if you guys did not see the first episode, I sort of explained it there. If you come into the castle for the first time, you're going to show up in this version right here. You're going to come in through this little bit right here, and then you're going to go into the castle. So when we go into the castle, we're going to run right over to here. We're going to go up in here. And then what's going to happen is there's going to be like sort of an invisible and hopefully seamless kind of avatar warp. It's going to teleport your Minecraft character over to the other version of the castle that we were in. And the reason is because I don't want this thing here. And I don't want an incredibly low ceiling. I want something majestic and amazing. And so that's what we're going to try to start on today. But first, we need to copy this interior section over to the, let's see if I can get around to it, over to the other version so that it truly is seamless. So I think I have to go down here. Drop, please. There we go. And up. Okay, awesome. So here it is down here. I'm going to take... Let's take this corner down here. So I'm just going to do, is that the lowest it goes? I believe it is. Okay, so we're going to grab that. And we're going to use World Edit here. So I got my little wood axe. I'm going to tab that. That's going to say first position set. And then I'm going to go all the way over to here. And how far do I want to go? Let's see. What's this do? Okay, perfect. All right, so then we're going to go up to... Let's say, yeah, I think this will be good right here. So I right click this time, and that's the second position set. And so what that does is that creates a nice little invisible box, and we can do various operations like you can do on like a Word document. You can copy and paste. And since it's a 3D model, you can even rotate things. And so what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. We're going to do it from a common point of reference, which is going to be this block right here. Okay, so I'm going to face this way. I'm going to type / copy. Oops. / copy. Okay, so we got 7,800 blocks copied even. That's pretty cool. Go up, please. Thank you. Okay, and now we're going to fly all the way over here. And we're just going to paste these right in. So hopefully this will do exactly what I want it to do. We may have to try a couple times, but we'll see. All right, so we're standing on the same block. So we're going to do / paste. Okay, and there may be some server lag here because I'm not in a single player world. I'm on a local copy of a server. Ah, yes, there it is. Okay, so it just popped in. I need to make sure these are identical because these were there before. But so far, oh, okay, so that's not good. We didn't have blocks behind there. So we need to add those blocks manually, it looks like, or we can just recopy it, which I think is what I want to do. So let's do that. So undo. So that's all gone. And we're going to fly. Oops, it's over here. Get confused in my own world sometimes. So we're going to go over here. And where are we here? Okay, there it is. Okay, so we need to include these blocks. So we're going to come out one, boink, boink, and wait a minute. Let's just make sure Yes. Okay, so I want to also include this just to make sure we have everything identical. So, go back through. So that is 1, 2, 3 blocks over. Okay. How's that? Okay. All right. I got it. Okay, so this is correct. This is a good spot. And we're gonna go over here and do this again. And we're gonna bring this over. Okay. Right click that. Second position set. Okay. Now let's go all the way down and around and back in. And we'll copy it again. So a lot of the game, basically for me, when I'm building in creative, kind of consists of doing things like this. And so it's a lot of back and forth. I will try not to show it always on camera, but for this first one, it's kind of illustrative of what I do every single time. Okay, so now we have 8856 blocks copied, which is good. Okay, so now we come all the way over here. Oh, I wish there was like a way I could fly faster. It's just it's a little slow. It's not bad, but it is a little slow. Okay, now we're gonna paste these in. Okay, those popped in. Anything else? Hello? There it is. Okay, so everything else just popped in. Okay, cool. Let's take a look around, make sure we have everything. Did we get it? Looks like it. I kind of want the full entrance, so I'm going to go back and copy that. So, yeah. But everything else looks like it's there. So I'll be right back once we have the full entrance copied, and then we'll continue work. All right, so we've got this portico thing copied in. As you can see, it just goes out to the edge here. And this is all I really need copied because players aren't going to see any of this. I just want this copied so that lighting conditions are kind of like the same between that version and this version. Because if this is too bright, and if you catch a look at it when you get teleported, suddenly that's going to go from a bright space to a dark space, or a dark space to a bright space, and that'd be no good. So that's why we copied this extra bit of the roof there. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. So now that we have this in, we're going to enter into our chamber proper. So on the other version, this is where the floor to the tower begins. We are ignoring all of this. We don't care about this stuff. So I will probably get rid of this stuff off camera. Maybe maybe only when and if it begins affecting like frames per second performance. But in the meantime, we need to do this. Because where's my sound effects? They're like gone or something. What? What? Why are blocks off? No, turn everything on. Ambient, environment, juke blocks, note blocks. I actually don't want weather or hostile creatures. But no, that's fine. Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, whatever. Now you can hear me building. Okay, great. I just kind of need the sound effects. They're very comforting in a way, you know? So anyway, let's go ahead and copy that. And let's go ahead and paste these up because I want them to be, there we go. Very nice. About the same there. Okay, and then same thing here. We're going to just copy and paste these in because I want these walls to be as high as they're supposed to be. I think I may have screwed this up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did screw that up. Okay, so that goes away, and then this goes away. Because, yeah, there we go. Because we need the wall patterns to remain the same. Okay, perfect. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that these are supposed to be like this, and I just never got around to changing them like I did with all the others. So let's do that really fast. We got to make these pillars just fit in. Okay. And like that, and then, chisel blocks. Okay, we'll grab a chisel block. All right. And we'll just go all the way up like so. And one more. Okay, cool. So that'll go up like that. This stuff we're going to have to get rid of eventually. Let's go ahead. Just kind of get rid of a bit of it. Not all of it, because you guys aren't here to watch me just delete things. We need to get to the actual building part. But we need a little room to maneuver. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so now that we have this stuff, we can, let's see. Yeah, I'll do the rest of that later. I'll just have to do it later. Now that we have this stuff out of the way, more or less. So frustrating. Okay, you and you. Cut. Go away. And then you and you. Cut. Okay, good riddance. All right, so now that we have that out of the way, we have a nice, looks like a nice interior kind of arch here. That's my first attempt at trying to do this. Why are clouds on? That's not good. That's just weird. Clouds, I don't know why they're not rendering quite right. All right, anyway, clouds are gone. Okay. However, there's a problem with this, and that is the fact that this, I want this to be kind of flush with the wall. So this actually needs to go back 2 blocks on either side. So let's do that. Let's grab this, and let's grab that, and let's cut that, and then we'll paste. Okay, so there. That's nice. And then we'll extend this over just a little bit more. I think we might change that a bit, but we'll worry about that later. And we'll grab that and this, and we'll cut and paste. Okay, there we go. So now we have a little bit more room. However, that makes it look a little more flat. So that's no good. Let's try this one more time. Now let's just do it with half of it. So we're going to cut. And we're going to paste. Okay, so how's that for height? That's a little better. We can extend these up a little bit too. So let's just do that with half of this. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4 up at 1 in, and then I think we'll need to go 2. All right. Cut. 1, 2. Let's do that. Paste. All right, so that goes 1, 2, 3, 4 up, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's really funky, actually. I don't want it to go up that high. Okay, so let's do this. Let's bring it down a bit, and let's do that. And we'll just do boink and boink. So we're gonna do this. Cut, shift down to paste. Cut, go up 1. Undo. Crap. Undo. Undo. Okay, so I need to cut this again because I cut space above it and didn't do it quite right. 1, 2, 3. And then if we do paste here. Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, so now this goes up 3, that goes up 2. And that's looking a lot better. It still needs a little bit of work here. I think this could go up 1 more. So let's do that. So boink, 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 boink. So if we do that, and then something like that. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me fiddle around with this off camera, and let's see if we can get a decent kind of shape going, and then I'll bring it back. All right. So here's what I've got so far. I've extended this whole thing back here, added a quartz wall, and of course it's not done yet. There's a few things we need to do. First, I think what I want to do is I want to add like a separator like this. just kind of across the thing, just to kind of separate the two materials. And that'll also kind of just add a little more detail to this sort of thing. Yeah, that sets it apart very nicely. And what we could do, let me see. Let's see if we have some glowstone here. I'm curious what would happen if we put some, we put some recessed glowstone back here. So this kind of sits like that. Okay, so if we put some glowstone back here like this, and I'm just riffing here. I don't have this planned. I'm just curious how this is going to work out. Come on, let me through. Okay. All right. So like that. And then can we do this, or is that going to block the light? I need to see. That does, I think that does block the light. Let me turn my brightness down just to make sure. So let's turn that down all the way down to moody. Back to game. Oh, yes. Yes, it does. Okay. So that doesn't really do anything to help light this situation up, but I think we can still kind of play with it a bit. Let's keep working at it. I just kind of like the idea of just kind of like some hidden lighting up here. I think that's kind of a cool kind of concept. So let's see. Okay, how's that work? Okay, so that does light it up. Unfortunately, it kind of shows through the blocks here. Not sure how I feel about that. But that does kind of make this bit a little more bright. We can play with it. How does it look from all the way up here? Oops. One of the philosophies is to try to stay on the ground as much as possible. Yeah, I don't know about that. That doesn't seem to look like super amazing. Okay, let's do something else. All right, so we're gonna get rid of all that. We may just keep it dark, or I might just fiddle around with it later. You might want to try your own concepts, see if you can kind of come up with something. I'd take something. Okay, the next thing I want to do is, so when you're coming in here, I want this to kind of stick out a bit, but I still want, I need like a separator between the edge of this and the rotunda. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring these blocks in one, and we're going to see how that looks. And just kind of see if we got a nice thing going on here. It's hard to say, you know. We might be a little iffy here, you know. Okay, so that goes in one, and then one like that. Oh yeah, so then that just needs to do that. Okay. Maybe. It necessarily just sort of kind of is a little shallower than the main thing. Let's finish this out. Let's just see how it looks. So, oops, like so, and then one in. Oh, come on, one in, and then two of those. Okay, so let's see how that looks. So you're coming in here. Let's turn around. Ooh, actually, I kind of like it moody. That lets us know how it's going to look a little bit with shaders. So I might keep the moody kind of thing going here. Okay, so you come in. First thing you notice is the big rotunda, but the second thing you'll notice, okay, so the first thing I notice about this is that here and here and here and there, we don't have a solid block of white, right? That ain't no good. We got to fix that. So I think the first things first is to bring this down like so that it's kind of solid all the way across. So let's do that. Same thing with you, Chuck. And you, Jones. All right. And then you can come down one. You can come down one. You go in like that. And, oh, no, can't do that. Got to do that. And then like that. Okay, and then you have kind of the solid thing. Okay, so I forget if there's a mirror command in this. So be right back. Let me mirror this on the other side. Okay, what do you guys think? It's definitely more solid. I don't know. Not sure about it. It looks a little more ragged, I guess. The edges look a little more ragged than this did. It's kind of weird. I mean, it suggests the arch, and it kind of caps it off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Let's see if there's any like other types of blocks we could use to kind of make it pop out a bit. That might be helpful. What if the ceilings were like another kind of thing entirely? I mean, how does diorite sound? What if they were this? Kind of a standard white. I'm not sure. I kind of like the brick look, to be honest. It kind of evokes like the throne room in Twilight Princess. So maybe we just make the best with what we got, and maybe we could use this as a bit of an accent brick. The texture could change. I mean, this is the texture pack and all, so if we take the texture pack off, which is a dicey proposition at best, oh gosh. This certainly looks different. Ooh. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, man. Okay. Definitely looks different, all right. You know what? I think the more we keep this current resource pack on, the better. Wait, that's 1.7. I needed 1.8. There we go. All right. There we go. Back to normal. Or whatever normal passes for. I am going to have to make my own resource pack at some point. I think I am resigned to this. Mainly just because this is... Well, it's not the best thing in the world, I think. Also, I think this might be too far out. I think that needs to be toward the middle. And maybe it needs to go in one more. And then maybe we could do like a fancy fringe thing. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, I've got an idea. So let's try this. Let's get rid of these. Okay. In the name of the queen, or actually not, let's not use those. Let's use these daylight savings things, okay? So these daylight savings, these daylight sensors. That's what I meant to say. And then let's use some sea lanterns. So this is a new block for the castle, but you know, that's okay. I mean, if things look too patterny, then they don't look amazing. So we got to kind of work on changing things up a bit, right? So this will light everything up pretty nicely. And I don't know what's going on with the lag. There we go. Let's just do this. Let's just bring these all along the edge here. And this is just a nice little bit of a decoration that I hope will kind of keep this from being, these sea lanterns from being too visible from ground floor. You'll definitely be able to see them from over there, but that should be okay. It'll just be kind of an interesting curiosity. Oh, ooh, I could turn them like that. Put stained glass on them, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, and then they'll just go on like that. Okay, so let's look at that and let's see how that turns out. Okay, so it's lit up more. From right here, it looks kind of neat. It definitely sets it apart, right? Instead of just having a 3D thing, you have that black line there that really sets the brick apart from the edge here. So that's a plus, but there's definitely some stuff still missing to it, but I think that's okay. I think that's good for what we're trying to accomplish, because later on we're definitely going to be kind of prettying this up. We're going to be doing something up there. And so that'll be kind of nice. I think I'm ready to move on and just let you guys get your comments in and, you know, maybe suggestions for improvements, and then we can kind of move on from there. One last thing I want to do in this episode is I would like to take this bit of a thing. So, yeah, like that. And I would like to copy that and then come all the way over here and paste it into this bit right here. So paste. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ew. Undo. Let's try that one more time. Paste. Okay, needs some work. Definitely needs some work. First things first is we need to bring these things in. So let me do that. So that goes right there. That goes right there. This will go right there, and this will go right there. Okay, and then we can get rid of that. That can stay. Well, let's make this slab, and then slab, slab, and let's do it that way. Although, no, maybe that should stay there, and this can do this, so that it's kind of normal. It's like all the way across, the way we intended it originally. Okay. Okay. We're figuring this out. Oh, wait, no. Okay. So I thought this was the same width as that, but obviously it's not. My mistake. Me bad. Okay, let's put that right there. Let's do this. Oops. And like that. And then let's put something like that in. Okay, so that's almost there. Almost what we want, but not quite. Okay. That might be pretty darn close. I think I want that to be like that, this to be like this, and this to be like that. And then this can come down one. I'm pretty sure now. All right, so let's do this. Copy. Actually, we're going to cut. And we're going to paste. Okay, so what did I have there? I don't think it matters too much. All right, so we're going to add some redstone. Okay, so what does that do? That makes that visible. So that's not good. We need to work on the design a little bit, but I do want something evoking that right here. However, that can go there, that can go there, that can go there. This. All right, so here's what we're gonna do here. All right, so you gonna be right there, like you're supposed to. Like you're supposed to. Sometimes the blocks just don't behave. And then you are going to go right there. You're going to go right there. And then we'll move you back up, I suppose. So you can go right there. So basically we're going to kind of construct this around what I want it to be. And no? Oh, you don't like me. Oh, too bad. Too bad, sir. Okay, let's just do that. Like so, and then we'll get rid of these. Okay, that's a little better. It's a little thin on top. We definitely need to make it bigger. Let's see, we can do this. Okay, that's definitely better. Not quite perfect, I think we're just going to have to deal with a little bit of blockiness if we're going to make that work for this length. It's not... It actually kind of... The sea lanterns kind of match this. So, that's kind of an idea. I wish I could take away this corner right here and this corner right here. But I don't think the sea gods are with us today. What if we do that? Does that just kind of make it look a little funky? Yeah. Let's see. Not as much as you'd think, actually. So if we did that and that, then you'd have to take away this and this. Oh, and then something like that, something like that. Okay, I'm liking that pretty well. I think that's okay. That's half a slab, so I can't take away this corner, can't take away that corner. Sad to say, but probably true. And that just looks a little too claustrophobic. So we'll do something like that. I think that'll work. Let me know what you guys think. That'll be pretty cool. I think that's going to be it for this episode. We'll continue next week with probably some more of this. Depending on what we do here, we might get started on the rotunda. I really want to kind of get some kind of style going. The weird thing is with the rotunda is this is not a round room. So we are going to have to kind of play around with the shape a bit. I think we might go with the biggest circle possible in this area and then just cap it off with kind of maybe a curved dome underneath it, like a larger dome into the walls. I think that's kind of how I would want to approach that. All right, so there's a couple little of announcements here I have, except my thing had disappeared on me. So let's see if I can find it again. Okay. All right, there it is. So let me get rid of these and then we'll move on. All right, so I'm going to flash some images up on the screen here. The first is from Captain Zesty. He took me up on the offer to post a screenshot in my Discord chat, and I would talk about it here on the episode. This is his survival games gateway for some kind of server lobby. I'm not sure which one, but it looks pretty cool. I do like the letters. I don't know if that was hand done or not, but it's very nice. The trees are a very nice kind of purpley contrast to the green of the grass and everything. I really like that a lot. The next one is from Debleo. This is a turret from Minish Cap. It's very similar to the kind of the towers that I showed you yesterday that we're going to put in the swamp. So if Debleo wants to email me over a copy of his world, I can probably add this to that swamp and we can just kind of have fun with that. My business email address will be just fine. And if you guys want to do that, you just need to join my Discord. The link is down in the description below. Hey, by the way, here's also another video we're going to show you. This is of me building a mobile base in Ark Survival Evolved. You guys don't have to love the game to really get a lot out of this sort of video, because you get to see something cool that you don't see in the game every single day. And I hope you guys like it. Go over there and check it out. And oh, by the way, videos, the likes on this video were pretty cool. Can we get 30 this time? We got pretty close the last time, and so I'd love to see 30 by the next time I record. So yeah. All right, so I think that's gonna be it for me this week. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy doing this for you guys and gals, and I really enjoy your support. And excuse me, somebody commented on a video and I didn't silence my phone. Anyway, this is it for me. My name is SWChris. Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, hasta la vista, bye bye.